How's it going, YouTube? This is Undying Up, bringing you episode 20 of the workshop. Yes, that's correct, we have 20 episodes of this series. They don't get many views, but I don't really care. They're used as a, I guess, time saver. Instead of making individual videos, I just do a little collaboration video. So today, as you can see, we have a few Star Wars and a few Marvel. So first up, we have Lady Bo-Katan Kryze, Season 3 look. This is basically just going over the previous figure, because like I showed you in a previous episode, I completely ruined the figure with a blackwash. So now I've added, well, repainted the whole figure and added better detail. So she's got a lot more, not scarring, damaged. And then of course the Mudhorn Signet shoulder pad, courteous, thanks to CB Prints 3D. And then the head sculpt, I simply repainted the hair a different red, so instead of orange it's more of a red colour now. And of course she does have her helmet, which I paused the show quite a few times to try and get the accurate battle damage, and like you can see the blue chipping away underneath the white. And yeah, very happy with it. Now on to another Mandalorian. This is just the Axwo's figure, but I did the same kind of battle damage technique as I did to Bo-Katan. I like how he looks now a lot more. Can't remember if I did anything to his head. No, I don't think I did. Oh no, Matt varnished the face by the looks of it. And as you know, I'm not a fan of removable helmets, but it doesn't really bother me with Axwo's for some reason. So there they are, stood together. Next up, I wanted a Wong figure on my shelf, and I was going to try and make a entirely original custom using SH Figure Arts, but I couldn't really find a good base body for it, so I decided to pick up the Marvel Legends Multiverse of Madness Multiverse of Madness Wong, or Sorcerer Supreme Wong, however you want to call it. Decent figure, decent hands. He's just very limited because of how hard this skirt is, so you can't really get any good sorcery poses, but I shall try now. As you can see, the answer is not really. You cannot get any kind of movement with this skirt, so it's actually quite a shit figure, but it'll look good on my shelf. And we'll leave the two best ones for last. Here is my Black Series Inquisitor, or Black Series Chiss Inquisitor, so you can call it like the 13th sister or 15th sister, or however many sisters you want to call her. But I like to think of her as the Thrawn books. There's a character called Vanya, or Vanya. I imagine this is her grown up, because if you do read the books, you'll find out that Chiss have some sort of like, genetic force ability. So my idea is the Emperor decides to not take advantage of that and train up Vanya to be an Inquisitor or just a assassin. So it's just a third sister body, as they're fairly cheap. This is a Marvel Legends head sculpt repainted, and the belt is the third sister and another belt on top. The lightsaber is the third sister's mixed with a Moon Knight stick, Screamer stick, and then I just painted the shoulder pad bronze just to differentiate her from the third sister. So not too crazy, but I am very happy with how it looks. And last but by no means least, here we have the SH Figure Arts Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. All I did was try to repaint the joints on the elbows to match the red and blue, although it is chipping, so I might just strip the paint entirely so it doesn't look crap. As you can see here, I tried to shave down the joints, sand them down and then paint them, but it's still, zooming in, it's still chipping already, and I've barely even posed it. But the highlight of this figure for me is repainting the eyes to look more like the trilogy eyes. So I repainted them with a grey. Can't remember what grey it is. Celestia grey, I think it is. It's definitely Citadel paint. Then gloss varnished it, and then painted the lead belcher, which is also another Citadel paint, around the outline of the mask. And then if you want to see what he looks like compared to a stock figure, I think it looks a lot better, especially movie accuracy wise, that he's now got these lenses. Although maybe No Way Home he does have the black lenses, but I just prefer how this looks. And as well as the masked head sculpt, I also painted the loose mask. Same technique. I think it works well. And again, just for comparison, there is the masked head sculpt and the unmasked head sculpt. So now I'm really happy with this figure. Not that I wasn't happy with it to begin with, but now I'm even more happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the workshop. Please hit the like button if you did and the dislike if you didn't. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.